Now, as you probably know, when you run a command in the bash shell, the default output of that command is sent to the screen, because the shell is connected to a pseudo terminal to receive its input from the keyboard and send its output to that same particular pseudo terminal. However, when you use single output redirection or double output redirection, this changes. In both cases, the output will be sent to a file on disk. With double output redirection, the output will be appended to an existing file if the file exists, and if it does not exist yet, it will simply be created. Single output redirection does not append. It will either create a file or overwrite it. Now, the first thing that's checked when you run a command is whether there is any redirection. So before the full command is executed, redirection will be dealt with before anything else. In the description of this video, you will find the specifics of this order of evaluation. For now, let's just say that if single output redirection is involved, before the command is executed in full, if the target file is not present, it will be created. But if the file is present, it will be emptied first, so whatever is in there will be lost before the command is fully run. Now let's start with a very simple example. File 1 contains a single line. Now if I cat the file once more and redirect it to file 1, like this, then it will first empty the file and then redirect the contents to file 1. But since the file was emptied before the cat command could really do its work, you're left with an empty file. And now for a somewhat more sensible example, I've got file 2 and there's a list of companies and we need a sorted list. So we sort the file. Now sort has an option to send the sorted output to the original file without any problem. What you should definitely not do is use single output redirection, because you will end up with an empty file, because it will first empty it. Now, how can we protect ourselves and our existing files against such a disaster? Now, the shell has a setting which will protect the accidental overwriting of a file. This overwriting is called clobbering. So if you want to protect all your files, all you have to do is set noclobber, like this. Now I can sort file 3, which contains some names. And when I redirect the output to the same file name, it will prevent me from overwriting the contents. And if I really wanted to sort it, I could go like this. And this will give me a sorted list in file 3. However, if you want to override noclobber, you can add a pipe sign directly after the greater than sign, and that will override that setting. And to completely disable noclobber, you can simply run set +O noclobber. Now the final remark, it might be an idea to add this noclobber setting to your .bashrc, so you will always be protected. And we're done.